Good morning, students. Today's topic, idioms and phrases. Let us know what is an idiom. Idiom is a group of words in a fixed order that have a particular meaning which is different from the meaning of each word on its own. Now let us look into the example which are below. Under the weather, which means sick. So you can express in a sentence like this: I am not able to attend the seminar because I am under the weather. That means you are sick. Break the ice. Break the ice meaning is make people more comfortable. Principal asked the teacher to break the ice amongst the students. That means make the comfortable situation among students. Spill the bean, which means to give away a secret. Rajan asked Madhu to spill the bean about who's the next event manager. Spill the bean means giving away a secret. Fit as fiddle means you are in a very good health. Karan says he would win the trophy because he is fit as fiddle. On cloud 9, which means very happy. Shruti is on cloud 9 as her first event management program was successful. Here are some more idioms and meanings. A black sheep, which means a bad person. A black ox means a very misfortunate situation. A red letter day, an important day. A bed of roses, very comfortable situation. A bed of thorns, very uncomfortable situation. Man of letters, the man who plays with the letters like scholar, author, poet, journalist. Anybody could be called as a man of letters. A snake in the grass, which means a secret enemy or a foe. A wild goose chase. Goose is a bird which is difficult to chase. It can't be anybody's prey. It flies, it swifts actually. So if you go behind such goose, it would be a fruitless task. There is no result to it. So in such situation you can use an idiom like a wild goose chase. A big fish. Who could be called as big fish? A very big business tycoon can be called as a big fish. A small fry. An ordinary person can be called as a small fry. A chicken-hearted. A cowardly person is called as chicken-hearted. A bird view. Something which is glanced is known as a bird view. A hand in glove. If you are taking part in a crime with your friend, then you both could be called as hand in glove, which goes one and the other with together. A hand in glove involving in wrong situations. A man of straw, a very weak person who is thin as straw. A bull in a china shop, that is causing a damage. Somewhere you are going, some incident you are going, your involvement would cause a damage into such situation. Getting involved in a situation in an awkward manner can be considered as a bull in a china shop. A wolf in a sheep's clothing. You know, wolf is a wild animal and sheep is a farm animal. Wolf is clothed in a sheeply manner. That is a dangerous person pretending to be very harmless. An acid test, a critical test. At one's beck and call, under someone's control, you cannot act independently. You don't have any freedom to act. You are under someone's beck and call. Each and every of your action is being observed. A green on, inexperienced. A picture paints 1,000 words. Look at this idiom. A picture paints 1,000 words. You don't need words or letters to describe. A visual impact is so high that any visual presentation is far more descriptive than words. Add fuel to the fire. That means whenever something is done to make a bad situation much more worse. Against the clock. Rushed, if you are in a rush or hurry, then you can say that you are against the clock. All in the same boat. everyone in the same situation can be said as all. We all are sailing in the same boat. An Herculean task, a very difficult task to be considered as an Herculean task. At cloud 9, feel happy and elated. An apple of an eye, newly mother would say their young one or their babies, holding their babies, they would say, "You are an apple of my eye." That means you are my adorable kid. Someone who's adored can be considered as apple of an eye. Arm in arm, walk in a friendly manner. An eye wash, to pretend, is an eye wash. At 6s and 7s, persons who have different opinion, a man of few words, a man who doesn't speak more can be called as a man of few words. A roof over your head. A roof over your head is nothing but the place you live. The whole new ball game. The completely different situation. Bag and baggage with all goods and possession by leaps and bounds, increasing rapidly. If something is increasing rapidly without your control, you can say that it is growing leaps and bounds. Body and soul, completely immersed, entirely concentrating. That is bodily, body and soul. Bank on, someone who is dependent on can be said as I am banking on you. That means I am depending on you, I am counting you. Backseat driver, someone who gives unwanted instructions to the driver to be considered as backseat driver. So someone who gives unwanted advice. By hook and crook, by any means. Bite your tongue, that means you should avoid talking. Born with silver spoon, born in a very rich family. Blue blood, very aristocratic. Again, another meaning for the blue blood, feeling enmity. Big draw, a huge attention. Bear fruit, to provide a very good result. Blind as a bat, that means you are not able to see. Behind bars, to be in prison. Big bucks, that means the person who has lots of money can be called as big bucks. Big head, if a person is very arrogant, he can be considered as a person with big head. Bird's eye view, that means again a quick look or a very quick glance. Black and blue, to beat up someone with bruises very badly can be called as black and blue. Blind date, to meet a stranger. To meet a stranger is to be called as blind date. You're going to meet him but you don't know who's that. Here are some of the examples. Look into the first question. If we want to solve the problem forever, we must dash, beat the air, take the bull by horns. The suitable idiom here is take the bull by horns. That means take the situation as a challenge and solve your problem. All the neighbors gave her dash because she ill-treated her daughter-in-law. What did they give? They gave her a wash of his head or a cold shoulder. Cold shoulder is ignorance, neglecting. So they all gave a cold shoulder to her. People are always critical. One needs to dash cope with criticism. What one needs to do? One needs to have a thick skin or to give airs. Definitely should have a thick skin to overcome the criticism. Raj didn't want to share the cake. He always prefers to have. See, someone who doesn't want to share the piece of cake what he's having is can be called as lion's share because he doesn't like to share. That means he wants his lion's share. Maximum share of the cake he prefers for himself. Cycling gave mobility to all women of the village. It dashed the village, stretching out freedom. In the bracket we have sweep across and go out. The answer is sweep across, but when we are writing this idiom in the blank, we are changing the tense of the idiom. So you have to observe that in the fifth example, the sentence is in past tense because how can you identify the sentence is in past tense? By looking at the verb gave. So you know that the sentence is in past tense. Now you also should change the verb in the idiom. Sweep across. Here the verb is sweep and the past form of this verb is swept. So the right idiom is swept across. I have given a lot of idioms here with the meaning, and I have cleared what is the meaning of each idiom with few examples. Now the task is we have given you 10 questions, and we have also given the options in the bracket. Go through the options in the bracket, understand the idiomatic meaning of that phrase there, then fill up the blanks and send to us. Okay, thank you.